this interview, Tony explains how he returned to Korean for a second spell after 6 successful seasons with Linfield.
Having left Korean and spent 6 really enjoyable seasons at Linfield, that period came to an end, and the opportunity arose to go back to Korean, and when that opportunity came up, I don't think I would have stayed in the Irish League for any other team, and because I agreed in principle to sign for Derry City, but it was dragging on a bit, and then the opportunity came up to go to Korean, and I was delighted to get the opportunity to go back there, because there were still a lot of people from my first spell at the club that was there, and namely Packy was there, and Paul Gaston was still there, Davy O'Hare was still there, and then obviously Ian McCush and Stephen Beattie had signed the previous season from Linfield. So it was a lot of people I was familiar with, and it was the start of a really interesting period and a really successful period for us as a team. We did have a lot of experience, and like Marty Quinn deserved an awful lot of credit for getting that squad together, because there was, not only was there experience, but there was really a good blend of quality as well. And as I said, it was a successful period for us as players and the club. Obviously culminating in won the Irish Cup in 2003, and that was a brilliant period, because we'd a disappointing start to the season, but we picked up and went on an unbelievable run. I think we went maybe 25, 26 games unbeaten. And I remember before we played our first game in the Irish Cup, I remember saying to some of the boys, if we won 4 games, we're in the final. And after the first game, I think it was Cliftonville we played in the first round, and Rory maybe scored. I think it was Rory scored a late winner. I remember in the dressing room after, Jody coming over and saying 3 more games, and I thought, yeah, you're right, Jody, 3 more games, we're in a final. And we just some of us just carried that sort of wee bit of an incentive and wee bit of a focus that took us to the final, and that was an absolutely brilliant day.